Set by looters earlier tonight. So the past hour or so, they've been trying to fight this fire. They're hitting it with water right now as we speak. And I can tell you, they were at 17th and Walnut. Just a quick tour of what's going on around here. You can see people are upset and fired up. You can see on the Chase building right there, I can't breathe. Obviously in honor of George Floyd, the man who was killed in Minneapolis. This presence down here, cars lined up as far as the eye can see. There are still some small smoldering fires. That's a mannequin that was set on fire right there. And over here you can just see still a little fire smoldering in the clothes over here. This is the Urban Outfitters. And you can see what the folks did around 8 o'clock tonight, pushing people back. A lot of violent confrontations. We're going to have that for you later on in the
city chaos.
Our cameras captured members of the police strike force team take suspects into custody earlier tonight.
We want to show you this too. Take a look at some smashed down storefronts near Broad and Arch. So this round on the sidewalk with signs with that heavy police presence around. Let's go out to NBC 10's Drew Smith. He just went from City Hall to the Art Museum. An estimated 3,000 people joined.
Rizzo was vandalized with spray paint and hundreds of people tried to take it down. They tied a rope and tried to topple the statue of the former police commissioner and mayor of Philadelphia. And several buildings were set on fire across the city. The Star. You could hear there the sound of loud explosions. NBC 10's Brandon Hudson joins us live from 12th and Market.
It flew over two vandalized Pennsylvania State Police SUVs at North Broad and Vine Streets. One SUV burned as a large crowd watched and some confronted police. Then a shoving match developed yards away overlooking 676. Philadelphia police called in backup as the first day of demonstrations in memory of George Floyd took a chaotic turn. His arrest and later death after a Minneapolis police officer kneeled on his neck sparked all kinds of emotions coast to coast.
Sometimes I like to go out and take a drive just to clear my head. I was scared to go out.
And one was arrested, buildings burned, and businesses were vandalized. Some of what happened in Minneapolis is now happening in Philly. It halted public transportation and forced one woman to walk home from JFK to Temple, walking boot and all.
Like I said, I understand it.
Line of police cars. You have a van from Delaware County. You have Philly police. This is what we pointed out earlier before we went to our story. This is our SWAT vehicle that's around here. You have police that are also out just talking to people. This line just formed within the last 10 minutes or so. So you have a lot of...
And this just happened just in the last 2-3 minutes. The flames sparked once again and started to rage from that Vans building up top. You can see just the glow. It's going like crazy. We are at 7 gear, and they've been standing guard, protecting this area. This is also part of that curfew that was going on starting at 8 o'clock tonight, and we're just getting word that we believe it's now jumped to another building. So we're looking at possibly 3 buildings right now that are on fire in the 1700 block of Walnut. And this is an area, obviously, that people are very familiar with, but I can tell you, you come down here tomorrow, it's going to be a completely different scene. Every single storefront has windows blown out. Looters have taken advantage. If we can burn it right now, this is what this was all about. This is what everybody down here will say: justice for Floyd.